Right, here we are, back again, round 2 of the 2 versus 2 that went down on the 31st of July 2020. In this one, myself, Jimbo, as men, as always. And then here, my brother-in-arms, Ryan, as men also. Okay, getting out of the barracks, getting out of that, very nice, very nice. And here, the Axis forces. Who's over here? This one's Lewis. 2 barracks first. Interesting. Going for that money. Alright, fair enough. Down here, we have Gaz going out with the customary. Now, I prefer it with Gaz on this one. Lewis, every time I see you, like you're trying a brand new idea of how best to do it. You got to have the same stuff every time. You got to have your comfortable sort of like your usual program, your routine of what buildings come first and in which order, and which units you come out in which order. Right, so he's got Lurtz out quicker than Ryan can get out Boromir, so he's going to get for the inn. That's good. And then we've got these guys right here, so that's quite offensive as well, very offensive. Right, so he's going for that as well. Now I've got Boromir. I got some troops just on the way. Right. We thought we'd try this one. Not a particularly large map, but it was like 11 o'clock at night when we were playing this, and we thought if we had a very large map, we'd be here for bloody ages. So, interesting. Where is he going? Where is Lurtz going? Right, so he's got some platoons over here. And I've got Boromir and only 1 platoon. So you see here, like the thing of like, Gaz, you just gotta believe, man. And he's got War Chant. Oh god, he's got way more than me. Well, I mean, this would put a lot of pressure on me if he was to win this one. Oh, right, Elven Wood. I've done the old Elven Wood. He's run away. Oh, that was the wrong move. That was the wrong move. You had these 2 platoons coming in. If you had those and just gone up here and then start taking out these things going around here, and then you had the other platoons start going in this way, and then I'm chasing you around, that would have been a good way to start. Right, now it's all kicking off. Okay, Ryan has retaken this. The insult is extraordinary. Ryan taking back your inn. When someone takes your inn, you know you got to like pay him back with that. Right, so what's Lurtz doing all the way over here? Okay, there's more of these. What's coming next? That's a lot. Ordered quite a lot of platoons right there. But Ryan's already got a he's very forward over here. He's very forward, and Lewis has got to be very careful here. Right. I got my Rangers, and I got the Elven Wood. I feel more comfortable now. I feel more comfortable. Right. More pikeys. And in the meantime, I'm still building lots and lots and lots of more farms. So I am quite happy with that. Right, there's an engagement. He's bringing in the Rangers. Right, he's doing the Elven Wood. He's doing the Elven Wood. Now what is he targeting here? Ryan, I hope you're targeting these guys, because these are the ones doing the most damage. Yes, he is. Yes, he bloody well is. Ryan, tip top. He's going straight in. It's already smacking of desperation already. Boromir's getting stuck in. He's got more platoons on the way. Rangers, more Rangers. Lewis doesn't want to see more bloody Rangers. He's taking out a furnace. What do you do with these troops? What do you do? Right, now if I was probably in your position, Lewis, I'd probably do the Uruks rather than the Pikeys, because the swordsman will do more damage against these Pikeys. And these guys, I guess he needs some of these against the Rangers. But he is off of the Elven Wood. You want to get back onto that one, I think, Ryan. Right, now he's got quite a lot of platoons right here. And I've got enough as well. He's leveling up. He's level 2 now. He has got the Carnage. Right, so what's he going to do over here? So Lewis is making ballistas over here, so he is trying to do both at the same time. Now this is a pretty good tactic. So if Lewis can basically occupy Ryan for a decent amount of time, he should be okay. But the thing is like, how the hell do you get rid of Ryan then if you sort of allowed him this space? Now, what's he going to build there? Probably a tower, I would have thought. Yeah, that's a good idea. So, this is interesting. Right, he's taking these guys out. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. But I've got 3 platoons here. Got 3 platoons, and I'm starting to build my siege works as well. So it's not just about them. I'm quite happy with the amount of troops that I have. But then I'm sort of thinking, right, I'm not having this. I am not having this. So I do my best to engage. And I think to myself, yeah, I'm not having Gaz build himself up. Right, now this is interesting. Are there more? Yeah, there's more ballistas on the way. I don't know where is he going? Oh, the blowback on alerts. The blowback is devastating. Target these guys. Look how quick they get shot by a couple of platoons. These guys smoked that goddamn ballista, and just like that the battle has completely turned on this side. Completely turned. Lurz has to fight, run for his life, and this is just walking straight into the danger. And I target that thing as soon as he gets there, and there is oh Christ. Right, 3 trebs on the way. Ryan, I would like to see the same thing happening over here. Don't, that and a heroic statue would be fine, but then a siege works afterwards. So, yeah, that was an interesting idea. It can still work. It can still work. But now these rangers are really... I'm taking the inn. Taking that damn inn. It's mine. It's mine. My own. Right, he's trying to make a tower. Trying to make a tower. Lurz is on red. He's got to be very careful there. I've done the heal on my boys. He's got a ballista here. He's got to be very, very careful. And now the momentum has shifted. There was one battle just there, just a moment ago, where it all seems to have changed. Trebuchets bringing out. I've set the rally point. Rally point is pretty much around here. What the bloody hell was that thing doing? Communication, boys. Communication. That was a 3rd ballista. That's 1,500 blown on that. Okay, what's going on up here? Lewis conceding the ground. There's nothing he can do. He's got no troops to be able to deal with this. There's nothing he can do. And rightly so, Ryan is coming out with the trebs. God, he's got loads of bloody rangers all over the place. There's nothing he can do. Oh, for the love of criminy. What is going on? That was 2,000 wasted on that. Trebuchet destroying that tower. Can't let them have that tower coming out. More trebuchets on the way. More pikeys here just in case of what's going on. Right. Ryan, he has a very good foothold on enemy territory. This is good, good, good. I want to see all of these bloody... There shouldn't be any... You should not be running out of money at all. Right, so now with the trebs, have those trebs right around here and you start shooting in. Lewis, what the hell do you do? I mean, you pretty much sausaged. You sausaged yourself here, I think. Right, Ryan's moving in for an assault. Be careful of the builders. Get those guys back. Yeah, this was a right sausaging. Like, it was very much a lot of I guess dividing all of your forces, and I don't advise like a lot of that dividing of the forces. Right, this was the first time that I've seen a ballista actually used properly. Okay, got my guys in here. They're doing enough damage. If these ballistas had all been saved up and then sort of maybe gone around here or something like that, and then just gone straight for the base, it might have been a pretty good chance. Right. Lost one of the towers. Trebuchets attacking all the troops. Look how much damage they're doing. He had to retreat. He had to retreat. If he had a few more of those to assist, I think he could have helped destroy this force. But certainly you don't want to fight on here, and I'm making it very, very difficult. Gaz would prefer to fight around here, but there's nothing he can do. Ryan is running rampant. Rampant! There's nothing he can do. Look at this. He's upgrading his bloody siege works. I haven't even done that yet. He's sending some troops down to me. What is going on here? This is a complete collapse. I think those are very interesting. He set the whatchamacallit, was it the bombard or something like that, isn't it? But it's so far away it basically does no damage. But look how far that goes. Yeah, okay, that time it didn't even do any damage at all, but it's pretty cool that it can do that. Anyway, bring that guy up. There we go, there we go. Right, the zapper. He's got the zapper. Right, so I'm basically using my guys to target this thing. Right, he has got the zapper. And I'm sure he's probably going to use it on this, but it's just, the zapper's not going to be enough. It really isn't. Yeah. Okay, that's strange. It sort of went there and here. Yeah, ran out of money, but spending 2,000 on the zapper and spending probably close to about 3,000 or 4,000 on this as well. This is where all the money's gone. This is where all the money's gone. Gaz has done well. I think it's just unfortunate that I think Gaz could have won right at the very beginning, but it's going to be very difficult for Gaz to be able to win this conflict now. If he doesn't even have Lurtz, oh, he does have Lurtz, but he's almost level 5. He has got the war chant. Now he's going in. He's going in. He's got to go in now. But I've got quite a lot of trebuchets. I've got my barracks being built right on there as well. And look at that. Look at all these trebuchets. The trebuchets, not often enough do I see people actually doing that against troops. The horn has been blown. Look at that. That is absolutely devastating. Absolutely devastating. Right, up here, what's going on? This, almost gone. Ryan, rampant up here in the north. Nothing anyone can do about it. But if Lewis has spent most of his money down in the south, it's very difficult to sort of defend. Perhaps Lewis was thinking that Ryan wouldn't be so offensive up here. Maybe he would tower up. Now, these ballistas, if they were used a little bit more reservedly, I think that could have been very different. With Gaz's troops right behind and the the ballistas right behind Gaz's force, I think that could have been very, very dangerous. So, what have we got? We've got more troops coming out here to replenish what's going on. Separated the all of the trebuchets just in case. Right, fortress gone. Lewis's fortress is gone. Ryan building like a maniac. He's a man possessed. Right. Lewis building in Gaz's base, thinking that Gaz's base is going to be a little bit more calmer. Unfortunately not. I think it's part of the problem, I think, that Gaz could have done something in the beginning but then didn't. But then afterwards, I think the trying to lure me out thing just that didn't work. So I think maybe it's a case of you got to come up with some new ideas as to what you're going, what are you going to do, what's going to be your play, how are you going to win. Right, Lewis has been defeated. Lewis has been defeated. I think he quit the game. Ryan being lippy now. He's starting to make stables. Stables, I tell ya. But he's playing to the last man. He's playing to the last man. I respect that. Gaz has done his best. He brought out the troops. He brought out the troops. Probably a good idea, don't start luring me out. Right, he's making it difficult. Right, Ryan bringing in all of his troops. Got a nice arrow volley there. That would definitely do him in. Ryan had pretty much nothing at his base. Absolutely nothing. I had a couple of platoons, as I always do, just in case, you never know. More trebs. Still producing units. Still producing units. That's a real player, that is. That's a real player. Keeps on going all the way to the end. Right. Couple more buildings and that's it. But Gaz is trying to make it as difficult as possible. He's fighting. He's wriggling all over the place. What is this? A fortress? A fortress right in the middle of the map. Why not? Why the hell not? I like it. Right next to these rangers. Right, now it's just a case of mopping up, and that can always be difficult. What could have been done differently in that game, now that you can see it back, boys? What could have been done differently? I mean, and I don't want to hear, well, you know, I just can't deal with this, and I can't deal with that, and I just can't beat this. That's loser talk. There's always a way around everything, and you guys have got to figure it out how you're going to be able to beat it. There's a way to beat everything. Every faction has their weak points, their strong points, and their weak points, but it is possible. Right, fortress. El Castillo. Right here. Gone. Done. Gaz gave up. Fair enough. Well played, boys. Now that you've seen it back as to what happened, I think, in both of those games, they were very quick, probably very aggressive from myself and Ryan as well. But I think if we weren't aggressive and we invited you guys to then come on to us, it could have been very difficult. If those ballistas of Lewis had actually been saved up and then sort of used and coordinated with Gaz as a big strike against me, that probably been a much better idea. But perhaps not engaging against my force, perhaps like sneaking in some other way might have been better. You know, to try and get those ballistas with a direct sight on the fortress as quick as possible. But there's so many different ways in which you can do it. But anyway, catch you on the next one, boys.